Hi folks, Fixrovia Q&A time. Question: how do I create great straplines and elevator pitches? That's actually a two-part question. The reason being is because you've got almost like the content and then the delivery mechanism. So by the content, the key, the best straplines and elevator pitches are written in such a way that they emphasize your difference that makes the difference. Okay, so what do I mean by that? I'm going to give you an example. It's one of the most powerful positioning statements in terms of a success. Okay, and it's the Domino's pizza one. Okay, which is your pizza in 30 minutes, hot and fresh, or it's free. Now, what we're saying here is that when we're looking to create positioning statements, straplines, elevator pitches, what we need to do is we need to almost like rewind and say, what is the customer most concerned about? So if you imagine what they did in Domino's was they said, right, so you got your pizza, it looks like that. What context is it actually, what role is it playing in the customer's life? Okay, so they said, right, let's have a look at the room in which the pizza is eaten. So most people just like look at the pizza, you know, kind of when they're marketing and advertising stuff, and then they say, okay, so it's got sun-blushed tomato, it was made by virgins, it's got, you know, like 12 different types of basil that were grown on the south-facing slope. Whereas they said, well, actually, it's less about the pizza. Most people actually get narked because of the delivery mechanism. There's a fraying, it's like, you know, before then, if you ordered pizza, you get cold pizza, old pizza, or no pizza. So what they said was, you know, pizza's a much of a muchness, but what we can really capitalise on and make the difference in is the way that it's delivered to these guys. Because when it turns up, you've got, you know, you're going out there and ordering this pizza because you're hungry. You might have friends around. You want it there soon. You want it there hot. You actually want it able to eat it. And they said, that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be focusing our difference on. And from there, they then basically created the strapline. Now, bizarrely enough, what a lot of people do is they sit and they look at their business and then they create the positioning statement they think best describes it. Whereas what these guys did was they actually sat down and then they said, no, what we're going to do is we're going to work out the positioning statement that we want to be able to say to people. We want to be able to boast about that and say, guys, the reason why you want to come to us is because we do this and no other bugger does. Okay? So the reason why we're saying that is, yes, in terms of straplines and elevator pitches, yes, there are definitely ways we can do that. But the first thing that you need to do is to make sure that the message that you're using those straplines, elevator pitches, positioning statements to convey is one that's going to make a real impact on your customer. Okay? Now, in terms of the actual strapline and positioning statements themselves, then there are some nice, straightforward techniques that we can do. So basically, if you look at this one, it's like the four traditional elements are: what is it? Why should I care? What's in it for me? How much is it going to cost? Okay, and so what they've done is they've basically taken 3 of those 4 elements. What we can do is we can train you to do exactly the same thing for your business. So basically take 4 of those 4 statements, take 3 of them, and then combine them into a really, really good, powerful strapline and positioning statement. Same thing with your elevator pitches. This is basically where you say, okay, you're in an elevator with one of your best potential clients, somebody that you would really, really like to get on board, and how do you, over the space of 10 floors, go from him going, not knowing to who you are, and then transforming him into somebody who says, I need one of your business cards now, please, because that sounds brilliant, we need that in our lives. Okay? So we have a couple of guides on the site to help you do that. So we have the creating great straplines and elevator pitches, which will basically take you through the mechanics of it. But before that, there is one called Bigger Picture Marketing. And what that does is that lets you do this. It lets you zoom out from your product or service and then say, right, how can we make this better? What is the difference that we need to be emphasizing? What is the difference? It's got nothing to do with the actual features itself. Yeah? It's what are the key benefits and what is it that the customer cares most about, and a lot of the time it's not necessarily down to the product itself. So the links through to those guides are down below. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, give us a shout at support@fixrovia.com, and we look forward to seeing you soon on another Q&A.